But now it's time to get into the big one that I feel some of you might be surprised to see. And that manga is none other than Dragon Boy. It's not Dragon Ball! So if you're unaware, when it comes to manga, oftentimes before the proper serial, the author makes a one-shot with the same setting or characters to kind of test the grounds and get an idea of how well a full series would do. One Piece had Romance Dawn, which had a very different version of Luffy. Death Note had the Notebook land in the hands of a not psychopath, and Dragon Ball has Dragon Boy, which has a lot of the same ideas. Our protagonist, Tang Tong, apologies if I completely butchered that, is identical to Goku. Not just in design, but also in fighting style. Look at these early panels of Tang Tong practicing his martial arts skills in these establishing shots of the Journey to the West inspired Chinese landscape. Again, it feels like something right out of the early pages of Dragon Ball. But how does Dragon Boy compare? Well, I was excited to find out, but unfortunately, this 12-page manga is mostly the same tropes we've seen so many times already. The only aspect that's new here is the setting and martial arts genre, except it's not even used to its full extent as Tang Tong defeats all his enemies with ease. What I will say is that it does try to create a bit more character with its two protagonists. The first is Tang Tong himself, who, just like Kid Goku, is naive yet powerful, and the princess who sets off the adventure, who's just being bratty all the time. If this sounds familiar, it's because this is the near identical dynamic of Bulma and Goku in early Dragon Ball.